Hey, what's going on, beautiful family? It's your sister Michelle here doing another video. Now, I said I wasn't going to do another one, but I'm here. I'm back. The storm has cleared. And I had a subscriber say to me, I think it's Lovely J, if I'm saying it right. If I'm not, forgive me. I didn't really look at it again. But look, I had a good question. Before I go into that, I'm wishing you nothing but love and light in your personal journeys. You know how I feel about you, your family. Come on in, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Make sure you like. Do whatever you need to do. Your sister understands. And I love you so much. You know how I feel about you. We're going to get straight to the question that I had. Why is the narcissist still trying to make you miserable? Well, here it is. That's the only card they can play. Making you happy will not make them okay. Going along with you and being peaceful will not make them be okay. It's a power play. It's the only card in the deck they can play. Nothing else can really break you down like that. Because let me tell you something. When you're miserable, you live in a space of confusion. You live in a space of not understanding. You live in all this turmoil. And see, let me tell you something. They know the space all too well. That's why they know it will affect you like that, because it affects them like that daily. Day in and day out. It affects them like that day in and day out. They know what miserable feels like and what it can do to you. How it can destroy you. How it can make you be in a position where you never move forward. How you never know what life and love is ever about. You know what? They wrote the book on it. Let's give the sorry bastards that. YouTube don't block me. They wrote the book on misery. That's how they know how to do it so well to us. Misery loves what? Company. And I know you said it before I could even finish it. That's the only card they had to play on. They know that you're miserable and they're causing you misery. It might keep you stuck. You'll never be happy. You'll never get whatever you need to get. They're going to continuously do that. And the funny thing about it is, if they can be gone on, they don't discarded you. Or you discarded of them. And they're on with the next person. And they will still reach back in and do things to make you miserable. Even though they supposedly have moved on. Well, that should tell you a lot about the new supply and what's going on in the future with them. If you're so happy now, why are you reaching back trying to make me miserable? Because they're never happy. The new supply cannot make them happy either. I keep telling you that. Misery is misery. They live in those spaces. They know what it looks like. They wrote the damn book on it. And they know what misery does to people. How it can mentally affect you and physically affect you and definitely keep you from moving on and becoming the better person or the best person you should be. You know how they know that? Because they know their misery has stunted their growth. Their misery has stunted them being able to do that. Their misery has caused them so much pain. So they know how to play the game. That's the only card they have to play on. It's a power move, trust me. Misery loves company. That's some old school shit, and it ain't changed even today. That is why they try to make you miserable. That's the only thing that they know. And they know it's effective. It's effective because it has worked on them. Don't make it your business because, you know what I'm saying? Don't make it your business because their misery has turned them into that. Don't take that onto your space and say, why they're trying to make me miserable. No, they're not trying to make you miserable. They are miserable. And what they're trying to do is make you look at yourself the way they look at themselves. It's a power play. Because if you don't love yourself and you don't know your self-worth, and I keep telling you how wonderful, brilliant, and amazing you are, but if you do not see that and you let someone come to the space and bring you nothing but misery and misery time after time, it will eventually chip away at you. It will chip away with you. I've seen it too many times. I've been through it. That's the only card they have. And once you realize that, the instant you get it, it changes things. It ain't about making you miserable. They're miserable. And if you're not careful, they'll bring that into your space. They will always use that as a power play in your life. You might not have talked to them for years, and they will come back with some old negative bullshit or come back hoovering, acting like they want something from you. And if you fall for it, they'll dog you even worse than they did before. The job is never done unless they feel like you feel the way they do. Trust me. Misery loves company, and they will love nothing more for you to be the company that they keep. Trust me when I tell you that. Listen to your sister. They're only doing it because they're miserable themselves, honey. Take your power back. Be strong. Heal. Move on and never look back. That is the maneuver that'll kill these people and cause them even more misery than they're already fucking in. Trust me when I tell you. Your sister loves you so much. Always remember, misery loves company, but you're not the company that they need to keep. Get rid of their ass. I love y'all.